Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In the previous classes, we have completed a second chapter, right? So let's continue with the third chapter. Just take out page number 20 from your English reader. So the third chapter was Who Robbed the Restaurant, right? So let's listen the lesson first.
Who robbed the restaurant?
Preeti loved to dine out her parents' restaurant. When her parents started it a year ago, they spent all their time at the restaurant managing it. However, as the restaurant became more and more popular, they decided to hire a manager. It's a
story of a restaurant. Who robbed the restaurant, right? So Preeti loved dine out. So her parents' restaurant. That is the name of the restaurant, that is dine out. When her parents started a year ago, they spent a lot of time in the restaurant managing it. However, the restaurant became more and more powerful and they decided that they keep a manager in it, right?
Nice to have someone else take care of the restaurant in the evenings so that we can have some time to ourselves and also make plans to open another restaurant, her father said. Her mother agreed. It's like being on a vacation. But Preeti did not like the manager. There was something about the way he looked over his shoulder all the time, as if he was up to something. He was not even friendly with the staff.
So, it's so nice to have someone else to take care of the restaurant in the evening, right? But, so that we cannot have some time to ourselves to make a plan to open another restaurant. So they decided, both of them, that we can't open another restaurant. So her father said that, here mother agree. It's like being on vacation. If you make another way of going on, so it's like a vacation. But Preeti did not like manager in their restaurant. There was something about the way he looked over his shoulder all the time, as if it was up something, and he was not even friendly with the staff. So after keeping the staff, the Preeti did not get friendly attachment to the people of the restaurant. Like it was something like on a shoulder, standing on it, right? So let's continue with the next
Later
paragraph.
one evening, Preeti was just dropping off to sleep when the phone rang. Who would be calling this late? She wondered. She climbed out of bed and pressed her ear against the wall.
So later one evening, what happened? Preeti just dropped out asleep when a phone rang. He would be calling this late. So she wondered that she would climb out of the bed and press her ear against the wall and all, okay?
Oh no! Oh no! Her father was
So they replied like the exclamation type of, oh no, oh no. Her father was
screaming. We'll get to the bottom of it. I'm on my way there. Her father sighed and hung up. The manager just called from the restaurant. He was closing down for the day when a robber came in and stole all the money from the cash box. What a bad luck. Let's go and find out what happened before we call the police.
So, well, we get the bottom of it. I'm on my way there. His father sighed and hung up. Right? I'm coming. Wait. The father is replying to the daughter. So the manager just called from the restaurant. He was closing down the day when the robber came in to steal the restaurant. The manager was closing the restaurant. Suddenly a robber came and stole all the money from the cash box. But what a bad luck, they say. Go and find out what happened before we call the police. So before calling the police, they just check around all the final what happened to the restaurant and why the restaurant was robbed, right? So let's go with the next page.
Preeti persuaded her parents to let her come along to the restaurant since she was going to be left alone in the house. I don't trust that man, she told herself. The manager was waiting inside, standing near the empty cash box. Tell us what happened, Mr. Ganesh, her father said. This is very upsetting, sir, said Mr. Ganesh, looking distressed. Everyone had left for the night and I was alone. I was walking towards the door to lock it so that I could work at the cash desk when a man burst in and shouted at me.
So Preeti pressured her parents to let her come. So she just scolded her parents why he came late in the restaurant, that she was going to be left alone in the house. But I don't trust those mans, right? So the manager was waiting inside, standing near the empty cash box, telling that what happened. So Mr. Ganesh, her father said, it was very upsetting, sir, said by the manager to the father, right? So we'll continue in the next class. I hope you understand it. So we'll continue in the next class. Okay, children?